Hey party people, welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. This is KK All Night. Here I focus on fashion, style, and outfit inspiration, heavy on the outfit inspiration. So if those sound like things you might be interested in, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, as well as hitting that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I currently upload my OOTDs for the week on Sunday, and I will usually have a Wednesday upload. If you have some ideas that you'd like me to talk about in videos, please feel free to comment below. Thank you to all my current subscribers. I do appreciate you so very much, and please enjoy the video. Okay, everyone, I am back to go over some more items that I got when I was thrifting. They're actually all shoes with the exception of this piece. Now, I just thought this was such a fun piece. Obviously, or not obviously, I think most people would consider this a statement piece. It has several things on it that people are going to say are not on trend, but you know, if you like it, you make your own trends. So this is the piece. One, it has a cold shoulder. Two, it has a high-low effect with that ruffle, which I don't actually remember hearing that was off trend, but it has these floral big sequins all over it. Some might say it borders on gaudy, but I like it, and I think if you keep everything else minimal, it's going to work for you. It's going to work for me. So black boots, or maybe even my silver rhinestone boots, black turtleneck under. I just think it's such a fun and cute piece. And if I'm not mistaken, it was only $3, $5. So 7 pairs of shoes and 2 pairs of boots from 5 different thrift stores. I don't need any of these shoes, but I do not have anything like them in my closet. So we will get right to it. Okay, first we'll do the boots. I have 2 pairs here. First is this burgundy red color. They are Aldo. They are leather interior and exterior. They have these buttons on the side. They are decorative except for the last 4, which actually unbutton. It has an inside zip. There's the Aldo pair. I'll actually pop up a picture of what I put it with. I do style looks, so if something comes to mind for a look, I will put it on and take a picture so I remember it. This next pair, over the knee leopard print. They are giving suede, but they are fabric. These were about $6. They have a zip up the back. It would help if I put it on the right foot now, wouldn't it? This is a 7. What I was going to say is what I have found is a lot of the time with the over the knee boots, larger sizes actually fit. I don't know what that's about, but get into it, y'all. This is the boot. I am picking up what they are putting down. Now, would it have been better if they were actually suede? Of course. Would I have paid double, the whole $12 if they were suede? Absolutely. But they're not. So on to the next. Okay, in that same trip with the over the knee leather boots, I picked up these great men's inspired tie-up block heel shoes. They are Kenneth Cole, 100% leather sole. These were actually a lot more than what I normally spend. I had a $20 coupon. Also cute. They have no tongue in them, so if you wear some cute socks underneath, that's going to show up, like these 2. These are Etienne Egner. I'm sure I'm probably not saying that right. They're strappy with a block heel. What I didn't notice is that neither of them have taps, so I'm going to have to get those taps. But I want to think these were maybe $5 or $6 too, so I'm okay with, you know, paying $10 to get the taps. I think everything that I got is leather with the exception of those leopard boots. I love a good pointy toe shoe, but I also love a good square heel and square toe. And then the other pair I got, these were $6, Brian Atwood, new condition. I've worn them. I mean, y'all, the studs, the cutout, the leather shoe straps, chef's kiss, $6. Let me put one of those on for you to show you. Zips up the back. I think this is actually my third pair of Brian Atwood shoes. Sexy. These are walk from the car to the restaurant, or when I wore them to work, I said they were desk to bathroom to lunchroom. And that was pretty much it. This pair I just got yesterday. I went thrifting while my daughter was getting her hair done. I don't recognize this brand, Vanelli, but I thought the cork insole and wedge was so cute with this like geometric multicolor print on. And they were $9.79. But again, I had a coupon. A lot of the places, if you donate, they will give you an instant $20 coupon. So these were a little bit less than $8. Unclip them, but I thought those were really cute. And it's still warm enough here for me to wear them. It's Vince Camuto snakeskin strappy cutout sandals, zips ups in the back. And then these are I love the design. They give, like when I first saw them, I thought of like cartoon character or I guess Velma from Scooby-Doo. But I love the unique shape of the heel and the shoe and the two combining the wine and the olive colors. They are by Fluvog. And when I Googled him, he is out of Portugal, very renowned designer, shoe designer. These are 100% leather as well. I'm going to have fun styling these up. And then I'm sure you guys, you know Vince Camuto. I will try one on for you really quick. This also zips up the back. It has some gold studs on there. It's hard to resist if it's something you like, you don't have anything in your closet, and it's like less than $10 for a quality shoe. And there we have it. These I picked up last Wednesday. I have another pair of 9 West fabric heels that does this floral to the animal print in the back really well. They're more rounded toe with more purples and fuchsias, but I just thought this combination of the two was so pretty. I've already worn these. Love it. So those are all the shoe looks. How I clean my shoes, I wipe the inside out with Lysol, even if it's leather. I sun them. I wipe the bottom also with Lysol, and that's pretty much it. Okay, hot off the presses. I have a jacket here that I want to show you, but there's a little bit of a backstory. So you may remember a few Wednesday uploads back, I had some Akira pieces. Now, the whole reason I was in Akira is because I had originally wanted to go to Pentagon City Mall for Zara to look for a specific jacket. There is a YouTuber I watch called Odd by Monty, and she had the most gorgeous blazer from Zara on. It was structured so that it had darts, or it went out at the hip and it nipped you in at the at the waist. It could almost be a dress for some people who were shorter, but I just loved the architectural structure of it. I am very narrow waisted, and I thought that would be perfect for me. So I went to the store hoping to find it there. They did not have it. It was sold out online, and sometimes you may be able to find it at Zara, but the thing about Zara customer service, it is impossible to get someone in store. They have a whole system online where you're supposed to be able to look up the items. So I said I would just go out there and see. So they didn't have the item, but they did have other XL jackets. So I tried those on. None of those fit. So I figured the one I wanted wasn't going to fit anyway. Fast forward to another YouTuber I follow called Fumi. Her name is Fumi, and she had gotten some pieces from Naked Wardrobe, and one of them was this blazer. Now, when I went back and looked at her video, as well as looking at this blazer online, I felt like it was going to give me the shape, the silhouette that I wanted. So I decided I was going to take a gamble. Now, you guys know I do not like to pay full price for anything. So a lot of times, if you are new to a website, if you sign up for emails and text, they'll give you 10 to 20% off. I typically do that. And once I get my item, I will unsubscribe so that if I want to get something in the future, I can resubscribe and get the percentage off. So I did this here. And this blazer, I think, was normally $170. I think after all was said and done, I paid about $150. That is with $10 shipping. I wasn't too happy about that either. Usually things over $100, you get free shipping, but not here. Maybe if it's over $200, I'm not sure what their policies are. But you can see here, when you first put it on, I thought this looks good. It has very broad shoulders. It has humongous shoulder pads. And I think you can take these out. maybe they button, even if they are sewn in, you can just snip it and then put a piece of Velcro on it to be able to reattach it. But when I first put this on, I was actually very pleased. I like how it looks here with the jeans actually. And I went to try it on with some other fits and I liked it. So, you know, you only get 10 days to return it. So I sat on it for a few days and I said, let me try it on again. And when I did, I just felt like I had something similar in my closet. So I went and looked, and lo and behold, I do have a Jones New York jacket that was thrifted. So that was less than $10. That was very similar. Or I could keep this jacket, which was $150. So, and plus the fact it wasn't giving me quite the look I wanted. I felt like if I pushed the sleeves up a little bit, that kind of helped. But what I really wanted was that architectural detail at the hips. So I made the decision that I was going to return it. And you can see here it's actually kind of big under the arms and the sleeve length, which is why I would have to wear it pushed up. So to return it, you also have to pay $10. Was not happy about that. But if you return it for a store credit, they will credit you the $10. So in essence, you are not paying for shipping. But of course, that means now you're stuck with a credit and you have to buy something from their site. I just decided to return it. So ultimately, I think I was only out $10. I actually debated whether or not I should show you guys just because it was a return. But I think it's just important to show you guys the things that don't work as to show you the things that do work. So, you know, if I didn't already have that Jones New York jacket, I might have considered keeping it. But I think $150 is really pricey for what I felt turned out to be a pretty much standard jacket that you could find this silhouette in thrifting. Now, I will tell you, I have been checking the Zara website, and if I find that same jacket there, you can best believe that I will be purchasing it for the full purchase price. Even if it was $200, I think I would be able to go up to that. I don't think Zara has that function or that capability where they give you 10 to 20% off. But like I said, that would definitely be an investment piece. Okay, y'all, I know this video was a shoe video, but it has now morphed into just things I have recently picked up. Y'all, Walmart got me. Walmart got me. Walmart has great clothing, especially their Scoop free assembly line and Try and True, I think. But when you thrift, even Walmart can seem expensive. I was in Walmart, I don't know why, but somehow by God's good grace, I saw that there was a commotion over in the corner and there were Walmart workers there. A little crowd had started together. So being the nosy person that I am, I wanted to investigate, and lo and behold, they had the dollar clearance marked down. Now, what I didn't know is that the Walmart workers call their friends who are currently working in the store and maybe not, or relatives to come up and get all the dollar prices. Luckily for me, I was there and I was able to score some deals. So this was not $1, but it was $10. And so, you know, when I first was looking through stuff, I said, I'm only going to be interested in dollar items. But I saw this dress and I thought, I feel like I have a navy cotton dress, which I do. But what you will find out about me if you watch this channel long enough is if it's something that I think I might like, I'm going to try it on. Especially in a thrift store, maybe it might be a little bit too big, maybe it might be a little bit too small, maybe it's not half off for that day, but I'm still going to try it on because what will happen is if I really do love it, then a piece comes in, a piece can go out. So I said, let me just try this on. It was an 810, so I was thinking it was going to be a little small, but lo and behold, it is snatching the waist in. I love this V-neck detail here at the waist. I love this zipper with the long pull on it. I love the shoulders. Flutter sleeve, I believe is what they call, but what they're doing is further enforcing that hourglass figure because you have the widest part at your shoulders tucked in and cinched by your waist. It is smocked on the, I believe it is smocked on the back. And then the A-line skirt flowing out with the pleats adding to that volume. Girl, I love this skirt or dress. $10. Yes, yes, please. I will take it. So here I just paired it with some leopard, which was just a happy accident. I wouldn't normally put navy and leopard together, but you know, navy is a neutral, so I think it looks quite nice. Fun tip, if you lose weight, you may also lose it in your feet. I am normally, well, you know, I've always been able to wear 6.5, 7, 7.5. When I got pregnant, my feet got larger, but eventually got back. But this is an 8, and it is like visibly I can see room in the back, but that's an easy fix. One, they're low kitten heels, so I don't think my foot will slip too much, but just add a little bit of padding in the bottom. No need to get rid of them, so we're going to keep those. So anyway, this is the first look. This is 100% cotton. This is free assembly. It was normally $34.99, $35, and I got it for $10. I would wear this in the winter. I would just wear probably, you know, a tank top underneath, some long johns, boots, and perhaps a jacket or a turtleneck underneath to wear it in the winter time. But in the spring and summer, it would be good to go as is. It's a neutral base, so just changing out your accessories will really, really change the look of the outfit. All right, stay tuned for the next. All right, so the next item is this skirt. It's another free assembly piece. It has a matching jacket. It was cropped. I tried it on. The medium was too small. The XL was too large. Maybe if I got a large, I would like it. But y'all, the jacket was $42, but the skirt was only $25. Now, granted, $25 for me is a lot, but I thought this skirt was so cute. I've just styled it with a plain black blazer, long line blazer, and this black sheen faux fur cuff turtleneck. If that's a little bit too much razzmatazz for you, of course, you could just have a plain turtleneck underneath. Let me show you the actual skirt. I think it is adorable. It has pockets. It is lined. It's a cotton blend. And I love this little buckle detail right here. It is a faux wrap skirt. Just adorable. Now let me show you how much the look changes just by switching out the jacket. Okay, here we are with the cropped jacket. You get so much more detail in the skirt. This cropped one is also pulling me in at the bust. I can wear it buttoned. The only thing I changed was the jacket. I have on these booties from Amazon, faux leather, but y'all, these are some of the most comfortable shoes I have. There's enough room where I can layer socks if I need to. That thick lug sole and block heel makes it very stable and comfortable to walk in. But really the star here is the skirt. You can obviously pair it with any of these colors in here, as well as all of your neutrals, your grays, your blacks, your navies. All of those are going to look good. It's not necessarily giving Christmas colors, but it is still very festive at the same time. I would definitely wear this starting with the fall, well into late spring, as long as it was still chilly. The material is very heavy, flannel-like, so I don't know that I would wear it in the summertime. But what a cute piece. Full price, $25. I know some of y'all are like, that's nothing, but we shall see if we keep this piece. I really do love it, though. Maybe I'll ask someone to gift it to me for Christmas. All right, guys, this is the last outfit. This is my little preppy rendition. And y'all, it only cost $6. These are the tops that were $1 each. I think this is an extra large. I probably would have done better with a large, but they were grabbing and there was no chance of me getting that. But I do like the oversized look. If it's a little bit too large, you can always wash your item in hot water and dry it. That should shrink it just a little bit. And then I have this cute little skirt. It is not a skirt, y'all. So I definitely need to wear some little leggings or shorts underneath. But I thought this was just so cute and so preppy. Definitely would wear this during the winter. You know, they have those fleece lined tights now that are your skin tone. So you could pop those on and still have on your little shorts underneath. And if it was really chilly, you could wear a turtleneck or some long johns under this. But actually, this is quite warm. So I would wear this fall, winter, maybe the beginning of spring. The skirt would definitely transition to spring and summer, but this sweater might be a little thick. Now, if you're working in the office when you're in air conditioning all summer, definitely could wear this sweater with obviously some navy or gray or black slacks. Brown might even be cute. So really, you can wear these items all year long. So that brings us to the end of another Wednesday upload. I hope you have enjoyed. If you are watching this now, I can only assume that you have because you've made it this far. So thank you to my current subscribers. I know you have a million other things that you could be doing, but you're choosing to watch this video, so I do appreciate it. And for those who aren't subscribed, why not hit that subscribe button? It truly costs you nothing, but it's going to help me to grow. And so with that, you guys, Be safe out there.